All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live stream today. And on this holiday here in the U.S. Hey, look, it's Rev. Hello, Rev. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Wow, 8 years. I've been doing this 8 years. Not only that, but Rev's been watching me do this for 8 years. That's kind of creepy. In the best way possible. Don't worry. So, incidentally, right now I'm here in Suikoden, and I am going through kind of my my current list of stuff. My current list of characters that I've recruited to see if I've got everybody, because I believe I've gotten everyone. I'm mostly a little bit worried that I missed like 1 or 2, because we're just about to we're just about to have kind of a gut check on this. Basically, there's a particular character that we're about to try and recruit, at least, and if we don't have enough people, then they won't join. So, okay, I've got Lorelei. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can get this person, and if we can't, then I'm gonna have to come back later and try to figure out what's going on. But in the meantime, I hope that everybody had a good couple of weeks and had a good time. I know it's been fairly busy for me. I hope that everybody else had a good time, a reasonable time. Like I said, I know for me it's been a little bit crazy, but I'm excited. I've been playing an old school style JRPG game. It's the Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky. It's really cool. I really like it. I guess it came out only in like 2004, 2004. And it already got like a remaster, re-release, something or other. I don't know exactly what you call it, but it's really cool. I am greatly enjoying it. It's a ton of fun. So, okay. Oh, crap. So that means that we don't have everybody. Well, that's not ideal. Alright, so that means that I'm going to have to come back and kind of run through everybody and hope that I'm not missing somebody that I didn't have more than one chance with. We'll see. All right. Let's see here. So, I guess the one of the things that we can do real quick is we can get all of the other squirrels. There's friends of Muku Muku that we can kind of collect, and eventually we're gonna go back to rescue our General Ridley, who is one of the Kobolds who has joined us, and that's gonna be like our next big story point. But essentially, we're gonna be doing some minor collections on some of this stuff so that we can kind of finish up the recruitment stuff. But let's see here. Apparently, we can do this by just having our character kind of stand around. Oh, that's right, the Ocarina of Time remaster. Yes. I saw that announcement. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do this. Oh, we're fine. Remember, kids, nothing is ever really that important to do because you can go off and do whatever side quests you want. It's fine. Okay. Ooh, lawn care service. See, I've been thinking about the same thing, Rev, when it comes to lawn stuff. Because I mean, for me, it's just my allergies are so bad. Like it's almost to the point where they're debilitating. Honestly, it's awful. I can't do it. And the thing is, like, I take my allergy meds every day. I do all the stuff I'm supposed to be doing. But, oh, it is brutal. Absolutely brutal. So apparently we can just kind of empty our party here, and then we'll be good to go as far as being able to collect some of the other squirrels. So we'll try to do that really quickly. But incidentally, yeah, Rev, it's just insane. Wow, $150 a month for every 10 days? That's not bad. For how much land, though? Is that like, what, half an acre, more than that? Because obviously I imagine that makes a difference. But we did something similar earlier this week. We had a cleaning service come by and help us. It made a huge difference. It was legit tremendously helpful for us. Between a quarter and a half. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's enough where it's problematic. I totally get it. Oops, I went to the wrong place. That's why it didn't look right. Alright, so... yeah, this whole thing with, like, getting old and not being able to do things, I'm not a fan of it. I can't remember the names of some of these places. Here's what we'll do. We'll use our mirror again. And we'll go to Green Hill, because Green Hill is more of a centralized place that we can use for these things. So one thing is that we do want to stay on the roads, at least for the most part. Aw, Muku Muku's party. So I guess we don't necessarily have to fight. We can just kind of stand around. But we'll move a little bit at least. Oh, that's nice. So I think that's a really helpful aspect, Rev, that if they're willing to do the additional yard cleanup, because a lot of lawn places don't do that. Like many lawn places or lawn service things will be like, yeah, we do lawns, and that's it. Like they mow the grass, which, don't get me wrong, is great. It's hugely helpful, but sometimes you need more. You know, like you have, what's it called? The, fall cleanup and all that sort of thing. It can just drive you insane. I know for me, one thing I absolutely hate, and well, still hate, is doing gutter cleaning. Oh man, I do not miss that. Well, I say miss, I still have to do it. Oh, I get it. So it's $150 a month that you pay all 12 months, even though they do they do the lawn care, lawn maintenance. You know what, like 6 months out of the year, maybe 8 months. I don't know. Well, I know you do get some snow and things. Probably not nearly as much as we get. But yeah, I've mowed my lawn, I think twice this season so far. It's just, it's so painful for me. Like physically painful, actually painful. It sucks. All right, I think I may just do the squirrel collection off camera because this is kind of ridiculous. Oh, tree trimming, that's nice. We've had some issues with trees, not just like doing trimming, but having to get full trees removed. And that's been interesting. Like at one point we had to hire an arborist to come out and like cut down a tree properly and all this sort of thing. It was absolutely ridiculous. I was not a fan of that. But I'm glad that it's over. Not only that, but we've got I think it's only one dead tree in our yard, and I'm worried that it's gonna cause problems. All right, that's it. I'm done with this. We're gonna go do something else. So this means that during the off time, I will go ahead and I will try to figure out what it is that we need as far as the additional person or persons. I think I'm only missing one. Like literally, I missed a single recruit. So I'm gonna have to dig through and figure out who it is that I missed. It's gonna suck. But we'll see. Freaking stallion. Just sitting there running around. I still think that stallion had one of the dumbest recruitment requirements. You have to run away from battles. This is like 80 times or something. It was ridiculous. It's like, why? Also, who would do that? Who would know that you need to do that? Oh, you had a bunch of branches fall. Ooh. Yeah. We had a similar issue when it came to just like the inside of our house and why we just needed help cleaning up. It piles up and up and up and gets overwhelming. It was just, yeah, it was just bad. But we did it. We got it done. We figured it out. So it's all good now. Or at least it's much better than it was. But yeah, have you been having a lot of storms? Has that caused branch issues? Because for us, we've had a ton of storms lately, and it's been really brutal. Just with the sheer number of, like, well, everything that's going on. Yeah, see, I've got the unicorn. I was worried I hadn't gotten the unicorn. I remember getting the unicorn. Pretty sure it was the last one that we got. Let's see, who else should we take? Who else do we like? I don't really like anybody else. I don't think we're able to take my sister Nanami right now. I could do Sasuke. He's pretty cool. And then I could have Kasumi and Sasuke. We'll do Flick. Because Flick is awesome. Oh, dang. I just saw original clay pipe, and that has me very nervous. One moment, please. I guess we'll take Sasuke. I don't think it really matters. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, let's see here. Main sewer line fixed. Oh. 1950 original clay pipe? Good lord. That's insane. Clay pipe? How has a clay pipe lasted for 76 years? Or 75 plus, whatever. A long time. Freaking Jowry! Boo, Jowry! Wow, that's awful. Having to get everything ripped up, that's insane. Ooh, Jowery. I feel like I may not be able to win this on account of he's completely surrounded. I mean, it's good that you got the plumbing issue fixed at least. That's very helpful. But that's one thing I'm very glad of, is that we haven't really had plumbing issues. It's one of the things I'm terrified about. You know, talk about homeownership and, you know, taking care of stuff and keeping things up as much as you can. But I'm one of those folks where when it comes to water, e.g. plumbing or electricity, I really don't want to touch it. Unless it's something that I really, really, really know how to do, which I probably don't, then I don't want to mess with it. Because I worry that I'm just going to hurt myself or somebody else. I've done a very little bit of plumbing. I did some plumbing for, we needed to, what was it? We had to get a replacement for, or rather, I had to replace the, what's it called? It's a combination. It's the, is it like the P line or something? It's the entirety of the, it's the entirety of the gooseneck out to the wall. Because there was a pinhole leak in one of our sinks. It was so bad. It was really frustrating. But I was very proud of myself because I fixed it. So go me. Alright, let's see here. Approaching south window. Hey look, there's somebody. Oh, it's Luke. I don't have to tell you that. What do you mean you'll explain tomorrow? Like, we should explain now. That sounds like a better idea. Alright, so after this, there's a couple of things that we'll be doing. I'm not controlling this, this isn't me. Alright, so I guess we'll do that. No, Ridley! Don't do it, Ridley! You leave the Time Lord army alone! Yeah, Commander Danny will never be beaten by the likes of you! Just sounds so weird having this self-insert fanfic. There is no need for strategy with this many troops. Wow. I feel like that is a really, really bad way to think about stuff like this. A sword doesn't need a fine lineage, it just needs to be sharp. I mean, it's not inherently wrong, but you could also have a very brittle sword that is badly made. But see, that's what I mean, Rev. It's like, this is what the Chinese think during the war with Japan, and it's like, oh, we'll be fine. It's like, we've got plenty of numbers. It's like, I'm sorry to tell you, you need a little more than that, bro. Alright, so let me do this really quickly. Huh. Let me see. Okay. Oh! So I believe this is where his house was. We have more bodies than they have bullets. Again, that just... It just does not seem to be a very intelligent military strategy. Like, it sounds good on paper. It does, don't get me wrong. But in practice, it's terrible. That's like some Zap Brannigan stuff. So we'll send wave after wave of our own men to stop them. You know, because they have a preset kill limit. And after they've killed their number, then, you know, it's all good. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to check my, my misters for my pet. It's making a weird noise. I won't do it right now. But it is something I'll have to do. Alright, here we go. Who dis? Dang. You need to get your life together. No, you can't join the Time Lord army. No. I'm famous. Yay. Okay, so Homegirl just didn't even, you know, ask. Just said, hey, I'm joining. Okay, did we ever actually get, like, the tools that we were okay, whatever. So now we should be able to get the other person that I was trying to get before. But unfortunately, it does mean that we're missing one. But we'll see. Doing anything for the 4th? Not really. We're just going to cook. We got burgers, and I was going to. I was just going to grill. I'm a little bit nervous because it is pretty insanely hot here, but obviously I'm not planning on being outside all day, so we should be all right. It's been kind of a rough week because my kid had to get surgery on a tooth, so that was very unpleasant. So she's having a lot of trouble eating, which is obviously not fun for anybody. It's been a little rough, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we can go to River. Some people from the Stitch group at the barbecue joint in town. Nice. That'll be fun. Just be careful. Don't get any barbecue sauce on the yarn. Okay? Please. Don't do that. It's also kind of surprising that the place is open on the 4th. I mean, I know places in the US tend to stay open for all the holidays and stuff, but still. Incidentally, we've also been watching at least a little bit of the World Cup stuff, so that's been kind of interesting. Okay. So we are missing one person. One person. That's nice, at least. I'll let TH know that you care. It's been rough because I had to get braces 4 months ago ish, somewhere around there. It's been a while, and now had to get surgery as part of the correction process. It's been horribly unpleasant. The whole experience. Not good. Not good. And I guess they would do a lot of business, but still, it's... I don't know. Like, me, if I were a business owner, I would rather have people get the day off. But that's me. I'd probably be a terrible business owner because I wouldn't make any money. So, don't listen to me. Bob. Huh. I wonder who I'm missing. Oh, look, I can add a Nami now. Good. Yeah, tooth stuff is always the worst. It's so unpleasant. Not good. Oh, you got bonus pay for holidays? That's nice. That is very helpful. I've worked a ton of food and retail jobs and all that sort of thing, but I think only at 1 or 2 of them did I get like time and a half pay for holiday work and that sort of stuff. It's just so brutal. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Interesting. We gotta make sure that we're prepped. So, Huh. So this becomes like a whole thing. I don't think we have time for this. Now, incidentally, we are pretty close to the end of the game here. We obviously have some stuff to do still, but we're at let me see. We're at 4/5 of the Stars of Destiny, so of the recruitments. And so it's mostly going to be just a bunch of making sure everything is done. Let's see here. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Because it's not letting me get some of the people that I'm supposed to. And that's annoying. This is very strange. Okay, here we go. And I do apologize, I know this isn't the most exciting thing, but I do want to make sure that we can do well with this stuff. So that's what we're trying. Let's see. This also might be helpful because we may be able to figure out what person we're missing, and that could be very useful. Again, maybe. We'll see. Okay, well, it doesn't tell us who we're missing, but still. We got everything done there. I've seen fireworks, I'm not missing anything. Yeah. Clarkson's Farm. I have honestly never heard of Clarkson's Farm. I apologize sincerely, but I have never heard of it. What is that? Is that like an Animal Farm thing? I feel like it could be. See, the problem is that we're at a good stopping point, but I can also see if I can find out who we're missing. The problem is we're supposed to have 82, but we've only got 81. And that means that I have to dig through and figure out who it is that we're missing. The problem is that folks aren't added in the order that you... Well, I mean, they are added in the order you find them, but on this, they're not in any sort of real order. They're not even alphabetical by star on this. Let's see. Jeremy Clarkson. Oh! A farmer in the Midlands. Interesting. That's cool. That's an intriguing job shift from running Top Gear for... Well, wasn't Top Gear like 15 years or something like that? It was like ridiculous, I remember. It was absolutely insanely long time. It was impressively long time. But yeah, I was like, holy crap. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, excuse me. I know that there was another portion on this where we kind of stopped and did a gut check to make sure that we had everybody up until that point. It was a while ago though, which kind of sucks. But we'll see. Oh, nice. 1,000 acres. Wow. The Grand Tour ended and Amazon was looking for new stuff from them. Like, can you imagine being that awesome? Where it's like, oh, hey, we've got other stuff that we're doing. Or rather, hey, do you all have any ideas of stuff that you would like to do? Because we will throw money at you in order to get it done. That would be awesome. What? Please don't refrain from buying equipment. Is that what he said? That is the dumbest way to say that I have ever heard in my life. Please don't hesitate to buy. Who speaks like that? Seriously, who? Okay, I was gonna do something and now I forgot what it was because I got angry. All right, I need to sell some of my stuff. It became a bigger hit than any of the executives' idea. Of course it did. Because obviously, it's almost like it. If you see somebody doing something that they are proud of and excited about, it's like, you know, it goes well, shockingly, and people actually enjoy it. I know, it's freaking weird. It's like the strangest thing. How could that happen? It makes no sense. He's hopeless as a farmer. I mean, people do love to watch people fail. I don't know about failing that much, but still. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the highest blacksmith so I can get some stuff here. because I have not been able to upgrade my stuff in a while because I think I missed an opportunity to do so. So I kind of screwed myself. I mean, that is really nice that the people working with him are good. That's obviously a huge help. Because, you know, if you have people who are just kind of hopeless on camera and are just kind of like meh, then that sucks. I'm gonna have to try to figure this out. Alright, so here's what we'll do. I'll go ahead and blink back, and then on my own time, I'll figure out who I'm missing so that we can go back and get them. And I will also make sure that we are ready for the upcoming fights. Because apparently, according to the guide that I'm looking at, we're going to need like 3 full teams of people. And so that means that we're going to have to do a lot of shopping because we're going to need a lot of armor and whatnot. I've considered getting good. However, I have not been able to succeed thus far. Being good is just out of my reach, unfortunately. Tragically. But I will try to do better. And to that end, Rev, I think next week I'll be able to be here. And so hopefully we'll be able to try again and start again and be better and do awesome. Yeah, exactly. Being good just, it kind of goes against every fiber of who I am as a streamer. Like, if I were to be good, then would I still be me? No, I would not. But that said, thanks everybody so much, as always, for stopping by. I should be here next week. I don't have anything going on. And like I said, in the meantime, I'll figure out what's going on with this stuff. And I will keep everybody apprised and we'll get all the stuff done. So, dating by any other skill level is still just as gaming. I don't know. I'm sure there's something in there. But that said, thanks so much. Everybody take care. Have a good week. Be safe. Be well. And I will hopefully see you next week. Bye-bye.